Hello, English learner, and a massive welcome back to the English Speaking and Listening Club. Today, we're diving into a digital revolution that started with a simple question: why can't we buy books online in India? This story has everything: college friends, big risks, clever solutions, and a battle with a global giant. More than that, it's packed with lessons on how to spot an opportunity, build trust from zero, and change the game entirely. So get ready to unlock not just your listening skills, but an entrepreneur's mindset. Let's explore how Flipkart sparked India's e-commerce revolution. Our story begins in 2007, in a modest Bangalore apartment. Two friends and former Amazon employees, Sachin Bansal and Binny Bansal, not related, saw a gaping hole in the Indian market. The internet was growing, but Indians were hesitant to shop online. Why? 3 big reasons. Trust. Will I get the product? Convenience. How will I pay? And access. What if I don't like it? The idea of using a credit card online was scary for most people. So Sachin and Binny started small, laser-focused on one category: books. Why books? They were easy to ship, hard to damage, and people knew exactly what they were buying. They invested their own savings, built a simple website, and started procuring books from local stores only after an order was placed. They even delivered some of the early packages themselves on scooters. This was their founding genius. Start with a simple, relatable product to solve a complex problem of trust. They weren't trying to sell everything to everyone on day one. They focused on doing one thing exceptionally well. For you, the English learner, the lesson is powerful. Don't try to master all of English at once. Start with one simple, relatable skill. Maybe it's mastering common greetings or understanding the lyrics of your favorite English song. Nail that one thing completely. Build your confidence there, and the trust in your own ability will grow. But selling books was just the first chapter. The real Flipkart revolution began when they tackled the massive systemic barriers holding India back from e-commerce. Their first masterstroke was cash on delivery, COD. In a country where digital payments were feared, they said, "Pay only when the product is in your hands." This move was a psychological game changer. It removed the single biggest fear of online shopping. Overnight, millions of customers who never owned a credit card could now shop online. Their second masterstroke was building their own logistics and supply chain, the Flipkart internet across India. They couldn't rely on India's patchy postal service, so they built their own delivery network, ensuring packages arrived safely and on time, even in smaller cities. This control over the last mile, that final journey to the customer's doorstep, became their superpower. They were not just a website. They were a full-service experience. This teaches us a critical lesson. To create a revolution, you must build the infrastructure for change. You can't just wish for things to be easier. You have to build the bridge yourself. In your English journey, wishing for fluency isn't enough. You must build your own learning infrastructure. Create a daily ritual. Build your personal word bank. Assemble your toolkit of podcasts, apps, and practice partners. You are the CEO of your fluency, and you must build the delivery network for knowledge to reach you reliably. Flipkart's journey was not a smooth ride. They faced the ultimate test when the global titan, Amazon, entered India with billions of dollars to spend. This was a classic David versus Goliath battle. Amazon had global scale, technology, and deep pockets. Flipkart had local insight, a trusted brand, and a fierce will to win. Instead of copying Amazon, Flipkart doubled down on what made them uniquely Indian. They launched Big Billion Days, a sale event tailored to the Indian festival shopping season, creating a cultural phenomenon. They focused on mobile-first technology when most Indians were accessing the internet via smartphones, not computers. They acquired fashion platform Myntra, understanding that apparel was a huge growing market. They fought not just with money, but with smarter, more localized strategies. This leads us to another vital lesson. When competing with giants, your deep local knowledge and agility are your secret weapons. You don't win by playing their game. You win by perfecting yours. In your English practice, don't compare yourself to a native speaker who has been immersed for 30 years. That's your global giant. Your secret weapon is your unique perspective, your consistent daily effort, and your understanding of your own challenges. Focus on your game, your progress, your goals, your personal victories. So, how can we apply the Flipkart playbook to our own lives and learning? Here are your actionable steps. First, start with a minimum viable product, MVP. Flipkart started with books. Your English MVP could be, I will have one 3-minute conversation this week. Or, I will write one perfect paragraph about my day. Make it so simple and specific that you cannot fail. Build from that success. Second, introduce cash on delivery to your mindset. Remove the mental risk. Don't wait for the perfect moment to speak. Just start. Promise yourself that the payment of embarrassment or mistake is okay because you only pay after you've tried. The attempt itself is the delivery of courage. Third, build your own logistics network. Design a fail-proof system for your learning. Have a dedicated notebook, digital or physical. Schedule 2 10-minute slots on your calendar for listening practice. Have a friend on speed dial for a quick English check-in. Make the path of practice frictionless. Finally, embrace the mobile-first reality. Your smartphone is your greatest learning tool. Use it intentionally. Follow English educators, switch your social media language to English. Use language apps in your spare moments, record voice notes to yourself. Let your phone be a portal to practice, not just distraction. Flipkart sparked a revolution by making the unfamiliar familiar, the untrusted trusted, and the inaccessible accessible. They turned online shopping from a risky idea into a daily habit for hundreds of millions. Your English journey is about a similar revolution. You are turning a foreign language from a source of anxiety into a tool of empowerment, from a barrier into a bridge. You are not just learning words. You are wiring your brain for new connections, new opportunities, and a new way of seeing the world. So, click Add to Cart on your ambition. Proceed to checkout with confidence. Your revolution in communication is just one brave conversation, one listened to podcast, one written sentence away. Remember, every giant empire of skill begins with a single, small, deliberate step. Take that step today. The nation of your future self is waiting to trade with the world. Thanks for watching. If this story of ingenuity and belief has inspired your learning journey, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. We're here to fuel your revolution in communication, one story at a time. Keep building, keep believing, and I'll see you in the next video.